What's up, everybody? It's your girl Glenda, and we are back with another video. Now, you all know, if you want to be part of the G Squad, all you have to do is click that subscribe button. Make sure you hit your notification bell so that you are notified every time we upload a fantastic video. That's all you have to do. We ask that you do one more thing though. I said that was all, but it's not all. Share these videos wherever you share your videos. Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, Facebook. Share and share alike. Okay. All right. Now on to the video. You saw the title. That's what we're doing in the kitchen. We making things happen, and we got empanadas on the menu. Not just regular empanadas, but spicy beef empanadas, okay? That we are making with Pillsbury hot crust. I know, yeah. Your girl gonna hook y'all up. We're gonna hook y'all up. So, let's get started on this video. I have already chopped up a small onion right here, diced, not chopped, because you need to make sure everything is fine enough to fill your little pockets, your empanada pockets. I have some bell peppers, and this was, you think it was a large bell pepper? It was a pretty large bell pepper, but it depends on how much meat you're cooking. And I'm gonna add in one potato. This is a gold potato, Yukon gold potato, just one. And then we've got a tablespoon of garlic, chopped garlic, minced garlic. Y'all know I use the one out the jar because I don't discriminate and ain't nobody got time for them little cloves, okay? Okay, the next thing you have is we have some ground chuck here. I've got 2 pounds of ground chuck. If you want to use 1 pound, that's fine too. Also, I'm going to use some tomato paste. Curtis is going to get me a small can of tomato paste. You only need like a teaspoon of it, not very much. And there he is back there. The seasonings, we got some ground cumin. Let me turn this off because I'm burning up my oil. It's getting too hot. Some chili powder. Y'all know we're gonna use the quad, so I don't really need to pull that out. But those are the 2 additional seasonings, the ground cumin and chili powder. And then we're gonna need some tomato paste. So I got 1 roll of the pie crust here. This little box comes with 2, and we'll probably be using both, but we're gonna start off, of course, with 1. So let's get started with cooking our vegetables. Now I did have this pan on a medium heat with a little bit of olive oil in it because we want to make sure that everything is cooked down nice and translucent. May take you about 10 minutes to do that. So right now the pan is off just because I wanted to cool it down some. So I'll go in with my onions and with the bell pepper. And then when we turn this stove back on, we're just gonna put this on a medium heat. I mess with the camera. A medium heat, and we're just gonna cook this until it's nice and translucent. You want to get a little bit of, I don't know, just get a little bit of color on it. Don't burn it, just get a little color. Just a little bit before we go and add our beef. So this should take, I'm going to say 8 to 10 minutes to do on a medium heat with a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. So we will be right back when it's time to add. Alright, so we are back and we have some nice and tender vegetables. And now we're going to go in with our hamburger meat. Our ground chuck. We got 2 pounds, so we are making a lot of empanadas today. That rhyme. A lot of empanadas. A lot of empanadas. It's going in to chop this all down. Yes, old reliable. Thought you just said trusted. I said old reliable. And I have the meat one. I just, I prefer, how you just use stuff and it's, these new tools, I get it. I have one, but to chop up this meat, but I'm just used to my spatula. And I have a few little frozen pieces here, but they will definitely break down pretty quick in this heat. And what you want to do is get it down to like to look like taco meat, so you want really fine pieces, so that's why we're chopping it down like we are. Now I am going to go ahead and add in the garlic. And I'm going to go ahead and add in our seasoning. So I got the quad, starting off with for my newcomers, if you don't know what the quad is, my new subscribers, new to the G Squad, it is season all, black pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. That is what I call the quad. So we're going to season it up, our meat up with the quad first. And you can go in any order that you prefer. This is just what I do. I have my black pepper in my pepper mill, my pepper cellar. And you guys, y'all know I don't measure. So start off with about a teaspoon, a tablespoon with this much meat of seasoning each, okay? For each spice. Y'all know I go by looks. I eyeball that thing, and it's just what I do. But start off with a tablespoon a piece with this much meat, of course less if you have less, and then as it's getting done, just give it a taste. Everything is a season to taste. This is the onion powder. So that's the quad. The quad is in there. Now we're gonna move on to the cumin. I'm gonna open the big side, and with the cumin, we're just gonna add start off again with another tablespoon. And if you just need to add more later, at least you didn't over season it from the beginning, because we all know you can always add, but you can't take away. Chili powder is next. Chili powder is going to give it that nice pop of color and a bit of a spice. I also have what I didn't show you, cayenne pepper, because this is a spicy beef. Curtis is going to go get that for me. This is a spicy beef empanada. So we're going to add in some cayenne pepper. There he is. Thank you so much. And with the cayenne pepper, you make this as spicy as you want. I just added about a teaspoon of it. But you make it as spicy as you want. If you want to add red pepper flakes, or if you wanted to get some jalapeno, the hard green jalapenos, excuse me, sneezing, then you're welcome to do that as well to add to your spice. But that needed to cook in with your vegetables if you do that. So I still have my heat on a medium heat, and I'm just going to chop this down so that it resembles taco meat. Just chop it down nice and fine. I tell you what, it smells really good in here. Very good. this is going to make a lot of empanadas. Because if you think about it, you're just putting a tablespoon or so of the feeling of the meat filling into your crust. Alright, so now that we have this down to where it resembles taco meat, the next thing we're going to do is add in about a tablespoon of tomato paste. Okay, I'm just going to take it right out the can, and I'm going to do just a heaping tablespoon like so. Give you a robust flavor as well as give you some more color. Now after tasting that, what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of salt, just some regular kosher salt to this mixture. Instead of adding more seasoning, I'm just going to add some salt, and that will probably help bring out the rest of the flavors. And I just did a couple of little fingertips, just little pinches, a couple of pinches of regular salt. And hopefully that will bring out some of those flavors. We'll taste it here in a second and then see what else we need. That's the part that is why it is important to taste your food as you go. We do not eat bland food in this house. That looks absolutely delicious. Taste it. Okay. That salt gave me what I needed. It did. Which I feel like I need to add something else though. And it does have a little bit of a spice to it from just a teaspoon. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more of the seasoning. Kind of take us over the edge. And as you can see, this is yielding quite a bit of oil from the meat mixture. So what we're going to do is drain this. And then I'm going to drain it and come right back to you guys in just a few moments. Be right back. Alright, so we are back. Now, to the filling, you guys probably saw me add a little bit of salt and a little bit of season all to that filling. And just to kind of get the taste, you got to taste as you go. And then what I also did was in this bowl, because I have it all drained and cooling off here, I added about 1.5 teaspoons of regular all-purpose flour. Mixed it up so that it kind of gives you just a thicker consistency, just a tighter consistency, and the meat is just not like everywhere. All right, so here on my workspace, I've got a little bit of flour, and I'm just rolling out that first pie crust that we had. And then I put a little bit of flour on my rolling pin. And I'm just gonna roll this out. If you don't have a rolling pin, you know what? Use like a glass and just roll it out. Just use your glass and just roll this out. That's what you can use as an alternative if you don't have a rolling pin. Okay, so we're just gonna roll this out. And the purpose of this is to just kind of roll it out, to thin it out some, and then just to also make it stretch it some more. Now in this pan over here on the stove, I have a mixture of olive oil and peanut oil, just because that's how I mix it. If you have vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever you have, that's what you can use, okay? And I have enough to kind of deep fry the pies. Now, I'm using a cookie cutter. If you do not have a biscuit cutter. If you don't have a biscuit cutter, then you can use maybe like a glass bowl and turn it over and put it, you know, something of this size. You're just gonna take it like so, press down, and then just keep going. Until you get some nice round discs. Now this right here just made, looks like it's just gonna make 4. That's 5. 5. Okay, that's 5. Pull your excess dough from around it and just put that to the side. With the cameras and lights and the laugh track to kill all of my loneliness inside, and a casting crew of friends who are always there when things get dry to crack a joke. But instead I'm hearing Cali up in smoke in real life, where the whole world broke and the pizza always froze. But it's all good, this is all I'll ever know. So I better chow down while the food straight snow. Make my own damn waves inside my own studio, taking life for what it is, even if it's getting cold pizza on a Tuesday. I got food up in the fridge. Y'all keep looking for a new wave. I think I like it how it is. What you got good? It's always as good as it gets, even throughout all the mess and regrets, piled cigarettes and the rest. All you got's every breath till your last, and then you'll be dead. So live it all good. Eat the journos in bed. Alright, so we're going in. Keep it free, boy. Keep them strings off me. I got to turn back up. No stems, no sticks, no seats, no scratch. Drop these in. No love, no free, don't care. Mo chains for me, don't share. I keep yo. Better looking. They are better looking. That is so beautiful. So beautiful. And then y'all, I have a really big one that's over here that I made with the leftover dough. You know, you pull off the dough from around the circles that you created, and so that leftover dough, I just kind of rolled it out and made one big one. Let me show y'all what they look like. That's that big one. This really is the size I wanted for all of them. So again, it's my first time. It's gonna be a trial and error because I'm going to make these again. I think I'm going to show you guys how to make it with biscuits. I'm just gonna take them and flip them just like that. So much easier. To the other side, yes. We had a little trial and error with this as well. And you just want to cook them until they're nice and golden brown on both sides. I'm gonna fill the rest of these that I have, and then we're gonna turn the oil down on a low heat, and I'm gonna try one with a biscuit mix on with the refrigerated biscuits, and they're not even like a Pillsbury. They're just like a store-bought buttermilk, store brand buttermilk biscuit. So these are done, and I'm just going to scoop them up. Let the grease drain off of there, and I'm just placing them on my cooling rack like so. Come on out of there. They don't want to come out. They want to stay in. Place them on the cooling rack. Flip them over.
Now the camera does not do it any justice, because I know what y'all see. Y'all see that little white edge on there. It's perfectly golden brown on there.
What white edge?
See how it's white?
I have to zoom in.
But they're both perfectly golden brown.
They are perfectly golden brown. Absolutely. Let me see. I can pull one up to the camera without making a mess. Or you can zoom in. Alright, so I got these. I'm going to turn this fire back down on the low. Each time that I'm not ready to put another batch in, I put the fire on the low until I'm ready, and then I'll turn it back up to a medium heat. Let's try this with the biscuit dough. I have a little bit of flour on the work surface, and I'm just going to press it out like so. Y'all can see this is butter. It's got little chunks of butter in it, in this biscuit dough already, because it is the buttery mix. So we're gonna see what this is like. With our beef, spicy beef filling. Put a little bit more. And then I'm gonna just put this to the side, let it rest a bit while I get some more done with the biscuit dough. Let me do one more for y'all, for the biscuit dough. Alright, so we just put another biscuit dough, our buttery biscuit dough. Man, I think this is gonna be so good because it's got the pockets of butter in it. Oh my god. So I put it on my workstation with the flour. And as I mentioned earlier, we're just kind of pressing out the ends some. And you know, biscuit dough is just a little bit more giving rather than the pie crust. Somebody's trying to correct me. And I'm just gonna take the ends, the sides, and just kind of roll them out some. Just to expand it some. And then we're gonna put our filling in, and we're gonna fold this one over. And I'll do the rest off camera with the biscuit dough, but we will come back and show you when we put them in the oil. So let me just do this last one. See that give, that pull? That kind of helps. It also, this one's also overstuffed, so we're gonna see how this works. I'm just trying to keep it in. Keep it in the pouch. As best as you can. gonna see what the biscuit dough does versus the pie crust. I know I'm blocking the camera and I'm
Trying to make it right.
sorry about that. And there is our biscuit one right there. I'm gonna add a little bit more peach to this. There's our biscuit one. I'm putting them over here to the side. And we'll be right back after when it's time to put these in the oil. Alright, so we are back. We are gonna try this with this biscuit dough and see what type of effect we get from, let's see what the biscuits give using biscuit dough. About 4 right here. Than the pie crust. So you almost got to make sure you keep an eye on those. And of course it's bread, so it's got all the ingredients to puff up, you know, as it's doing.
Alright y'all, so I'm here to do a taste test for the biscuit the biscuit empanadas. Now, y'all can't have a taste of this because this is still hot. As y'all saw, they just came out. I'll let y'all see it when I break it open.
Well, that would have been good with some cheese in the middle. Not for you, but that would have been really good to open that up and get that cheese pool.
Yeah. I can tell you now, just the feel of it is very flaky. There we go. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna break it for y'all. Alright, so look at the break. You can see the biscuit dough, and
does it look done? The biscuits on the inside? Does it look dope?
Looks
like you had some dough?
A little bit on the inside.
Okay. So I'm gonna let these cook a little longer on a low heat.
So if you're gonna make it with the biscuit dough, just make sure that you cook it a little longer.
On a low heat.
And on a low heat.
Because it's gonna burn.
Yeah, and on low heat to keep that golden brown color. Here is the taste test for y'all. This is the biscuit empanada. Paper towel, paper plate. Lord help. Very crunchy and flaky. You can taste the butter in it.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll give it a sanctified out of 10.
For what?
A sanctified out of 10. It's over a 10. They're really good.
Don't give it that if it ain't that.
No, ew. They're really good.
I can't see this here, but I have some sweet chili sauce. Panda Express sweet chili sauce in here. I wanted to try it with the sauce. And this is the pie crust. That did it right there, Kurt. Listen, y'all better try this recipe. And come back in the comment section and let me know how it tastes. Let me know what you did different. I read the comments, y'all, and y'all know I reply to y'all. So let me know what's up. I thank you very much for clicking on our video. Thank you for sharing. If you are not part of the G Squad, make sure that you click that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so that you're updated every time we upload a new video. And we will see you guys on the next episode of Whatcha Cookin Glenda. Peace.